The transcripted is said that Hailey Bieber disparaged Selena Gomez by referring to her as uninspired. Did Hailey Bieber intentionally rekindle her conflict with Selena Gomez? Hailey, regrettably, didn't stop there. I believe there is room for everyone. People that don't inspire me make me feel competitive. Whether Hailey was making fun of this TikTok that blew up their drama 2 years ago. In that interview, she gave it her all. The Selena Gomez, Justin Bieber, and Hailey Bieber triangle has persisted on the internet for years. Hailey is now at last talking about how draining it is to be placed against Selena all the time. Despite the fact that both of these women appear to have moved on, they have been repeatedly woven into each other's stories through countless online comparisons and irrational fan theories. Selena recently married Benny Blanco, which sparked remarks that she was imitating Hailey and Justin's 2018 nuptials. Even though it has been more than 10 years since the two celebrities made it apparent that they are not at odds, the internet is refusing to let it go. In a recent interview with Wall Street Journal magazine, Hailey came out and openly discussed how exhausting it is to continually be compared to other people, especially when she never requested any of it. And guys, it seems like Hailey made fun of Selena Gomez for claiming that she doesn't compete with individuals who inspire her. Additionally, Selena replied to her Instagram stories, which she later removed last night. You know, the internet has its opinions, so, of course, I took a screenshot for everyone. Let's get started. In honor of Rhode's $1 billion sale to ELF Cosmetics and its debut on Sephora, Hailey's company celebrated one of its most prosperous years to date. Before we get into the drama, the article said that Hailey was a new member of a growing class of beauty supermoguls. Her accomplishments on the road cemented her position in the beauty roles and placed her alongside Selena Gomez and Rihanna, both of whom started successful brands that were sold at Sephora. Given the recurring story of a rivalry between her and Selena Gomez, Hailey was asked if she was concerned that Sephora customers could compare Rhode to rare beauty. Additionally, her publicist advised ignoring the topic. But Hailey decided to respond to the commotion with a straightforward yet impactful statement. Being placed against other people is usually annoying. She said, "I didn't ask for that. It is not your responsibility to alter someone's preconceived notions about you or their desired perception of you." Hailey emphasized what their reality is, even though rumors about her and Justin's relationship haven't ceased either. "I believe we are both genuinely pursuing what we want to do and discovering our true identities." Prior to discussing her recent remarks regarding herself and Selena Gomez, she stressed that she had been pitted against Selena Gomez in June 2023. "I don't believe that this is about Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, or me," she stated. "This isn't the point. This concerns the divide and pitching of two women against one another. It's about the heinous, repulsive hatred that may result from wholly fabricated, warped, and dangerously propagated narratives." Hailey was particularly offended in this interview because Selena and she were compared based only on their relationships with Justin. For example, being over a guy. "It's terrible when two ladies are set against one another because of a guy. I detest it," she remarked. "I've detested it from the start. And I believe it somewhat relates to simply being misinterpreted when we repeatedly have to declare that there is no problem and no issue. I'm not sure why I have to say that repeatedly. That people still act in this manner against men is really disheartening. It is the environment in which we live. Alas, let's get back to it." Given that her Rhode goods will need to compete with other Sephora brands, Hailey was also asked if she felt competitive. And here is her response to that. "I don't feel competitive with other Sephora brands," she remarked. She added that she is most competitive with herself when she remarked, quote, "I think there is space for everybody. And as I say, I don't feel competitive with people that I'm not inspired by." As I have stated, Hailey and Selena have previously voiced their opposition to fan narratives that set them against one another. As many of you may recall, they both embraced and posed together in 2022. And the internet was completely disrupted by this. Everyone assumed that this was a way for them to indicate that they were friendly. Additionally, many of you may recall that in 2023, Selena and Hailey both posted statements on their Instagram stories, defending one another and denouncing fans for posting hateful content online. Selena began by stating, "Hailey Bieber contacted me and informed me that she has been receiving hateful negativity and death threats. I don't stand for this. Bullying and bigotry should not have to be endured by anyone. I've always argued for kindness and sincerely hope that this will all end." For a brief moment, Hailey wrote on her Instagram story, "I want to thank Selena for speaking out, as we've been talking about how to get past this ongoing narrative between us over the past few weeks. Everyone engaged has had a really difficult few weeks, and millions of people are witnessing a great deal of hateful content that is incredibly damaging. Even though social media is a fantastic tool for fostering community and connection, instances like this simply serve to further polarize rather than unite people. It is always possible for something to be misunderstood or interpreted differently than intended. Everyone, including me, needs to be more careful about what we say and post. Love, in my opinion, will always triumph over hate and negativity, and there will always be a chance to meet one another with greater compassion and empathy. Update then. Just leave the girl alone, Selena wrote in a comment she uploaded on Instagram stories last night, but it has already been removed. She is free to say anything she likes, has no bearing whatsoever on my life. Relevance, not intelligence, is all that matters. Show kindness. Every brand motivates me. Everyone can fit in, and ideally, we can all stop. And everyone remarks on how graceful this woman, Selena, is. Selena had the option to go, but she decided to be the mature one and go for peace instead. Furthermore, many believe that she has truly grown since she is still the one advising others to keep their distance from Hailey. Oh, Selena, you will always be the bigger person, according to all the top responses. And for that, we adore you. On the down low, I believe this to be one of the largest fan-fueled feuds in history. Although I sincerely don't think they care about one another, supporters will use every chance to disparage either of them, which creates an ongoing loop in which they must both address the most trivial issues. And I believe that the documentary that was released earlier this year on Hailey is partly to blame for her speaking out about this for what seems like the millionth time. There is no doubting that this documentary altered many people's perceptions of Hailey, particularly in light of the Justin Bieber stalker claims and the numerous side-by-side comparisons that made people believe it couldn't have been an accident. Throughout her career, she appeared to mimic Selena Gomez a lot, from her attire to even repeating nearly word for word what Selena had said in previous videos.